Before the pain, there was peace. Before the shame, there was innocence. But how did everything change? Today we will uncover the true story of Adam and Eve and why their story is still our story. The serpent did not force Eva. It planted doubt. Did God really say? That question changed history. Doubt entered. Desire followed. Disobedience occurred. Adam was there. He chose silence. He chose the fruit. And suddenly, their eyes were opened, not to the light of power, but to shame. They hid. They felt fear. They felt exposed. But God still called, "Adam, where are you?" Not because God did not know, but because he wanted to restore the relationship. Even in judgment, there was mercy. Even in exile, there was a promise. The story did not end in the garden. Adam and Eve are not just ancient history. They represent humanity. We all fall. We all hide. But God still calls, and grace is greater than the fall. If you believe that God is still writing your story, subscribe now. The legacy of Adam and Eve transcends time, reminding us that despite our flaws and struggles, we are all part of the same narrative. In our darkest moments, the call to redemption resonates within us, inviting us to embrace the grace that awaits. Every choice we make leads us down a unique path, yet the invitation to rewrite our stories always remains. In the midst of uncertainty, there is a promise of restoration, guiding us towards a journey filled with grace and potential. As we share our stories and connect with one another, we find strength in community, realizing that we are not alone on this journey. Each of our narratives intertwines to create a beautiful tapestry of experiences, where grace is woven into every chapter. With each new dawn, we are offered the chance to rise above our past, to overcome the challenges that have shaped us, and to step into the fullness of our purpose. In this journey, we discover that our story is still being written, filled with potential and promise. In our togetherness, we find the power to uplift one another, creating a community grounded in love and acceptance. Each of us contributes to the narrative of humanity, reminding us that every story matters and every voice is important in this shared journey. As the day comes to a close, we reflect on the lessons learned and the stories told, understanding that each experience shapes us for tomorrow. Through the bonds we create across generations, we honor our past while paving the way for future narratives, instilling hope and inspiration in those who follow. In our diversity, we discover a richness that enhances our collective story, reminding us that every voice contributes to the greater narrative of humanity. Through creativity and expression, we can share our journeys, celebrate our differences, and inspire one another to forge a brighter future together.